Hi, hello. Subscribe lang kayo dito. Mag-iingat kayo. Lahat ng viewers ng Rochelle Anting vlog, please do subscribe and thank you for all your support. Toits, oh. Yeah, no. Ingat.
Mga minamahal ko pong kapwa Batang Maynila, palakpakan po natin ang pagdating ng ating minamahal na ama ng lungsod ng Maynila, Yorme Isko Moreno Domagoso. Mga Batang Maynila, palakpakan po natin Vice Mayor Chi Atienza at Yorme Isko Moreno Domagoso. Muli po, palakpakan po namin Vice Mayor Chi Atienza at Yorme Isko Moreno Domagoso. Maaari na pong magsiupo ang lahat. Muli, isang magandang umaga po sa lahat ng aking pong kapwa Batang Maynila. Ang taus-pusong pasasalamat sa inyong pakikiisa at pagdalo upang saksihan ang muling pagbubukas ng bagong pasilidad ang emergency room ng napakaganda at maaliwalas na ospital ng Maynila Medical Center. At upang ibigay ang kanyang mensahe ng pagbati at upang ipakilala ang ating punong lungsod, palakpakan po natin our officer in charge ng Ospital ng Maynila, Dr. Randy Baladi.
Good morning, a pleasant day to everyone. Today, we gather for a truly meaningful occasion as we celebrate another important milestone in strengthening the public healthcare services for the people of Manila. Ang inauguration po ng bagong ospital ng Maynila Medical Center ay hindi lamang simbolo ng pagtulad, kundi isang malinaw na patunay ng ating patuloy na pangako sa makapagbigay ng mabilis, maayos at makataong serbisyong medikal sa bawat Manileño. This new emergency department stands as a symbol of hope, readiness and compassionate care, especially for patients and families who rely on immediate and life-saving medical attention during their most difficult moments. Higit po ito sa isang bagong pasilidad. Ito ay sumasailalim sa ating hatikhain na magkaroon ng mas matatag, mas episyente, at mas accessible na healthcare system para sa ating komunidad. We extend our sincere gratitude to all the individuals who made this project possible. Our hardworking healthcare workers, hospital personnel, and city officials whose dedication and commitment to public service continue to inspire us all. At higit sa lahat, mas magiging makabuluhan po ang ating pagdiriwang na ito dahil sa presensya ng isang leader na tunay nagmamalasakit sa kapakanan ng bawat Manileño. Pamamagitan ng kanyang mahusay na pamumuno, malasakit sa mamamayan at walang sawang suporta sa mga programang pangkalusugan at pampublikong serbisyo, patuloy pong umaangat at umuulad ang lungsod ng Maynila. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and honor that I present our beloved City Mayor, Honorable Francisco Isko Dumagoso.
Good morning. Ay, maraming salamat, Director Barali at sa ng iyong mga kasamahang naglilingkod sa ating mamamayan sa usapin ng pangkalusugan. Excited ako para sa inyo. You know, this is a very new building. Sad to say, I think it's a 7-year-old brand new building. But any building for that matter should be maintained. It cannot be neglected. As in, once na tinayo mo, bahala na si Bathala o ayos. In fulfilling our commitment to deliver better health care, public health care. As you all know, by this time, we've been trying to unclog foot traffic to our hospital by empowering our frontline healthcare facility, which is modernizing our health center and reviving those who were close to. Tatatong taon lang ako nawala. Ang daming health center na masarap. How can we do that? How can we do such thing as the population grows and health challenges or economic and health challenges are existing and continue to grow. Numbers don't lie. We, as government, should continue to empower our frontline healthcare facility so that magkaroon ng ease in terms of foot traffic and demand to our hospitals. And rest assured to our doctors and nurses, medical and non-medical personnel at Hospital ng Maynila and other hospitals, we will continue to strengthen, widen, reach as many as we can to deliver good quality healthcare. On your side, you soon, the city and the country, for that matter, will now enjoy the more production of medical professionals. Our dreams and aspirations of the city of Manila as part of the nation-building approach is to produce more doctors, dentists, nurses, medtech, and so on and so forth. If we are now producing about at least 300 under Pamantasan Lungsod ng Manila, we soon, in this corner, you will have an institution that can produce 5,000 on maximum. So that is good for the city, good for the country, especially for the people of Manila. To reinforce our medical professionals in community healthcare. And we are on track in acquiring medical professionals in our 7th hospital, in Paseco Hospital. We are halfway there. So imagine mo, in just 8 months, it was just sitting duck, or what you call white elephant. But upon assumption, nakita ninyo, agad na, functioning and it's going to be full-blown first level hospital, hopefully cross finger at the end of the year. And soon, as a, again, continued commitment to our people and to our doctors and nurses and non-medical practitioners, there will be a new Austin in the city of Manila. Just for the record and your information, while wala tayong kapera-pera, namili pa ako ng lupa. We bought property 1,600 square meter. We are now in possession of the property. Thanks to the national government. Nabumbay ko sila. Pinahit-kahit ko. We're gonna pay for it in the next 10 years. And now we are in possession. Now we are at the end of our journey with DOH with regard to acquiring PTC, permit to construct. So that 500 square meter of 32-year-old Hospital ng Tondo will now be housed at the main road of the city, located in District 2, 1,600, that's 7-story air-conditioned public hospital for district. So, today, itong maliit na corner nito na madalas kong pasyalan sa Peligro de Ora o limang oras. Naawa naman ako sa mga doktor at pasyente natin. Puro amag ang hinihinga ninyo. But rest assured, this is not just today or today. We will continue. Kahit na gibit tayo, kakasyahin natin yan. Yun nga nare-regular na natin. Yung share ng mga ating healthcare. Ano na ngayon? Kaya lahat, gusto naman patisino sa ospital eh. But rest assured, what is due to you, you need not ask for it. It will be given to you. And equally. Kaya, of all these things that I have said, ay pwede ba ako makikisuyo sa inyo? Ito lagi kong pinakikisuyo. Isa lang naman, pag wala akong hihingan ninyo. Pwede ba mag-smile kayo lagi sa mga pasyente ninyo? Ano ang lagi sa akin? I grew up. Alam mo, hindi nga sapat yung description na Islam. Pero may salitang sinasabi yung mga matatanda. Ako ay pinanganak na mahirap sa dilang mahirap. Kumbaga, kung 3 level ng hierarchy, yung pangatlo sa baba, nandun pa ako sa ilalim. Pag kami nagkakasakit, takbuhan namin yung Jose Reyes, San Lazaro, diyari yung wellpacks ko dyan sa San Lazaro. Dahil yung hiringgilya nung araw, ano pa yung stainless. Daman-daman yun. Yung mga sa'yo. And based on my experience, alam niyo, pag nangingitian kami ng magandang nurse, magaling na lang. Pag yung doktora, maliwalas ang pagkikito. Piling ko gamot na yung ngipin ng doktora. Kasi pag nakita mong nakaliti, parang gayak na gayak, tuwang-tuwang ginagawa. Madalas ng araw, ang nakukuha lang namin, Togmolodon, Dispirin, Yakapsu. Yun ang naman ang nakukuha namin. But I'm telling you, ako as a patient, as a patient, I'm speaking like a patient na generally, yung naranasan ko, still existing. Pag nakiti kayo, pawi ng lahat ng bigatin at sakit. Hindi nyo napapasin. 2 anak ko, pwede ko naman ipadala sa St. Luke's. O saan ko pinadala? Sa ospital ng Maynila. I can afford to send them to private hospital. But even my wife, my ex-girlfriend, dali mo doon sa ospital natin.
they're being taken care of doctors and nurses of this facility. Why? Because that is the message to the middle class, which is sila yung unang tinatamaan economically pag nagkakasakit. Kasi ang middle class, may konting tinamihan. May naisubihan ng konti pang emergency. But the problem with that kind of emergency, with the economic, sa perspektibo, economically, is nauubos, dala na hindi nila tayo mapagkatiwalaan bilang public hospital. But look at PGs, but look at the heart center. Now look at Hospital ng Maynila and others. That is a message that I'm trying to send to any John Doe's and Mary. You can bring your family here because I have the best doctors, I have the best nurses in public health care. That's what I do. Am I correct in my assumption? It's up to you to do. But that's what I do. So pwede, posible. So wala nang toskas. Saan kayo nakakita? Ito ayoko naman itangos ng ilong ninyo. Pero bagay lamang na makapaglalakad tayo lahat ng iskinita, kalsada, anumang oras ng araw. Masasabi natin, every mo sila sa iba, pag tinubo yung ugat ng puso nila, nomad ka. 80,000, 50,000, yan. Sa Maynila, Hospital ng Maynila, allows. It's very expensive. Let's be honest to ourselves. Ang masakit pa rito, pag tuso, barado. Darating na yung mga cardio interventionist o madalit salita sila malabanan. Lalagyan na ng tubo. Bubo ka. We call it stent. And that's a very expensive little metal. But the city is shouldering it. Ito baka may maligaw. Hindi, na-charge sino naman yan sa PhilHealth. That's not true. You know why? Once elected, wala, hindi mo ma-charge. Kaya sabi ko, pinaliliwanag ko sa PhilHealth, baka baguhin ninyo yung policy ninyo. Kaya ako nagpapaganito, kasi bago pa atakihin, magamot na. Kasi sa kanila, atakihin ka muna bago pa makakuha. Para mabago nila based on our experience. How much is angioplasty? Easily, 500,000. Yung mga binabayaran ko sa heart center, 975. 1 million, 1.2. This week, or tomorrow, new sets of patients going to, the city is going to pay 1 million, 2 million. In this facility, because of you guys, DY, walang tosgas. Kaya pag nakikita ng mga pasyente rito, ginawa, pinainom, ginamit, total father, 300,000. Grand total, 0. But courtesy of the taxpayer of the city of. That's why, pipilitin ko mag-ingat, pipilitin ko mabuti, sinupin, gastahin ng maayos yung ating little resources. But, whatever resources, Father, that we have, whether it is limited or big, doesn't matter. Big chunk of it will continue to be dedicated and invested into MBN, minimum basic needs. Housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. Doon mapupunta ang salapi ng taong bayan, kung saan ang goal ng pamahalang lungsod ng Maynila ay pataasin ang antas ng pamumuhay. Hindi ko kayo yayaman sa akin, hindi ko ako lotto outlet, pero pwede ako maging tulay ng ginhawa ng buhay. Yan ang goal ko, yan ang pangarap ko. Maging maaliwalas, panatag ang pamumuhay sa mga. But for now, this is our showcase to you that we care. Hindi namin kayo alila. Hindi namin kayo inaalila. Ayaw kong parabang ipinakikita namin sa aming mga kapitbahay, kami nagagaling-galingan. Pero yung mga nasa loob ng bahay namin, hindi naman napapangalagaan. This is the proof of it. I don't want you to in a facility that the way I see in health center, in other hospital, na parang gusto anong iraya tayo. But rest assured to our doctors and nurses, other medical practitioners, non-medical practitioners, we will, in our own little way, continue to dedicate our time and effort, whatever resources that we have, to be invested in this type of research. So, good luck sa inyo. Masaya ba kayo? Pero naman ako, kasosyal, pintura na lang, antibacterial.